Hello and welcome back to Yabadoo Stories. Today I'm going to tell you a story about two puppy police officers who are trying to save the city of Barksville. Thanks so much for listening and enjoy. In the bustling city of Barksville, where wagging tails and friendly barks filled the streets, there lived two dogs named Max and Daisy. Max was a clever German shepherd with a nose for trouble, and Daisy was a spunky border collie with a heart of gold. Together, they patrolled the city as the finest detectives in town. One sunny morning, as Max and Daisy were enjoying a game of fetch in the park, they received a call from Captain Barkley, the head of the Barksville Police Department. There had been a series of mysterious burglaries in the neighborhood, and Captain Barkley needed their help to crack the case. Without skipping a beat, Max and Daisy sprang into action, putting on their detective hats and heading to the scene of the crime. As they sniffed around for clues, Daisy couldn't help but crack a joke. "Hey Max, do you think the burglars are barking up the wrong tree?" Max rolled his eyes but couldn't hide a small smile. "Very funny, Daisy. Let's focus. We need to find some paw prints or anything that could lead us to these thieves." Together, they searched high and low, sniffing out clues and questioning other animals. Along the way, they encountered all sorts of colorful characters: a mischievous squirrel who had seen everything from the treetops, a silly raccoon named Whiskers who claimed to know nothing but had a slight twinkle in his eye, and a group of playful puppies who offered to help out but ended up causing chaos instead. After hours of investigating, Max and Daisy finally stumbled upon a crucial piece of evidence: a chewed-up bone hidden behind a bush near one of the crime scenes. With a bark of excitement, they raced back to the police station to analyze the evidence. Back at headquarters, Max and Daisy worked tirelessly to piece together the clues and track down the burglars. They brainstormed ideas, argued over theories, and shared plenty of laughs along the way. "I bet the burglars are cats. They're always up to no good," Daisy exclaimed. "Daisy, not all cats are criminals. Let's stick to the facts," replied Max. Max and Daisy couldn't shake the mystery of the chewed-up bone from their minds. Daisy's keen instincts told her there was more to the story, and Max couldn't ignore the nagging feeling that they had missed something important. With a determined bark, Daisy suggested they revisit the scene of the crime one last time. Max agreed, and together they retraced their steps, following their noses to the spot where they had found the bone. After a thorough search, Daisy's sharp eyes caught a glint of something hidden beneath the leaves. With a triumphant woof, she unearthed a shiny collar tag buried in the dirt. Max examined the tag closely and read the name engraved on it: Whiskers. With a knowing look, Daisy and Max realized that the true culprit behind the burglaries wasn't a cat after all. It was a mischievous raccoon named Whiskers who had been using the chewed-up bone to throw them off the scent. With the case finally solved and the real culprit apprehended, Max and Daisy shared a satisfied smile. They knew that as long as they worked together, there was no mystery they couldn't unravel and no challenge they couldn't overcome. And so, with their heads held high and their tails wagging proudly, Max and Daisy returned to their duties as the finest detectives in Barksville, ready to face whatever adventure awaited them next. The end. Thanks so much for listening, and tune in next time for another adventure from Yabadoo Stories. Thanks and have a great day.